Hello everyone, we're back with the Falcons franchise, and today we'll be taking on the rival Saints. But before we get to them, I have a couple of things I want to talk about. First, a player who could be an absolute steal in this upcoming draft. That is left guard Connor Wilkins out of the Ohio State. The physicals, they're fine, but where he really shines is his skill set. Besides the power blocking and the stamina, I would say everything else is good or maybe even great. He does have first or second round talent and is projected to go in the third or fourth round. He's a player we absolutely have to draft. There's also a breakout scenario today to talk about. It is for Najee Johnson. You can see the goal for him there. He has a chance to go up to star dev, still here in his rookie season, and he's been playing pretty well as of late. Over our last 3 games, he's got 3 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 2 interceptions. One of those was a pick 6. So if he just has another good game today, he will go up to star dev. Now, a couple of offensive players I want to talk about. One who has not been great, it's Kyle Pitts. He has not scored a touchdown in 5 straight games. We're going to look to change that today by targeting him in the red zone. Now, somebody who's been a positive for the offense is Quintez Cephas. Over our last 2 games, 9 catches, 122 yards. Hopefully he can keep on playing well. So right now, we're sitting at 2-11 on a 5-game losing streak, which is tied for the second longest losing streak in the NFL with the Saints, who are a rival of ours and the team that we're going to be playing today. We did end up losing the first matchup against them all the way back in week 1, 19-16. So not only are we looking to end a 5-game losing streak, we're also looking to get revenge on a rival. They do still have Jameis Winston as their starting quarterback. He has started to turn the ball over a bit as of late, throwing 12 picks. They got a good receiving core: Michael Thomas, Russell Gage, Jarvis Landry, and Chris Olave, who they're just not using. Only 97 downs played so far for the rookie. There's Alvin Kamara in that backfield. He's ran for over 1,000 yards on the season already. Now we're going to be down Deion Jones. This is a huge loss. I mean, he leads the NFL in tackles by a huge margin. We're also going to be without D'Angelo Malone and Timmy Horn, who has already been placed on IR. His season's over, so the defense, it does get back Grady Jarrett and Davion Taylor, but we are down Deion Jones, so that's not great. The Saints defense is pretty good. They gave us a lot of trouble all the way back in week 1. We didn't have Desmond Ridder as our starter then. And speaking of Desmond Ridder, he has not been playing great as of late. I mean, look at the stats over, the last month of this season. He has not been very good. Hopefully he can have a big game today and help us get a win over the rival Saints. The quick upgrade there for Oliver, and let's go ahead and get into this game against the Saints. They'll start on offense at their own 25, and Winston's going to go down the field on the first play for Russell Gage. He can't hang on. 2nd and 10. Winston will go down the field again, this time hitting Adam Trautman. He gets behind Najee Johnson and is finally tripped up. A gain of 49 for the tight end. Here's Kamara right side. He'll pick up a gain of 4, 2nd down. A quick pass underneath. That is Thomas near the first down. And they're going to give it to him up at the 16. Winston's going to keep on passing. He'll go right side and pick up a gain of 6, 2nd down. Back to Kamara. He'll fight ahead inside the 5, down at the 4, making it goal to go for the Saints. First and goal, Kamara cuts back right and will finish off the drive with a touchdown. A very impressive start for the Saints offense as Algier is going really nowhere on first down. 2nd down. Ridder out of time, barely gets it off in time and hits Edwards for a gain of 7. 3rd down. Ridder underneath hits London for the first. He'll get upfield and is knocked down with a gain of 12. Now a give to Funk. He cuts back, breaks a tackle, gets the first down into New Orleans territory, up to their 49. Back to Algier now, and he's pulled down quickly, a gain of 4, 3rd down. Only a 4-man rush, but it's going to get home. That is Cam Jordan and Davenport, sacking him back in his own territory, and it was too far to go for it. So the Falcons fight away as Alvin Kamara has a huge hole opened up for him and is all the way up to the 41. 2nd and 8. Winston is going to step up, now use his legs and take off and slide down at midfield. 3rd and 1. A quick pass caught by Thomas. He's got the first down and a gain of 11. Now from under center, Winston. Left side, it's jumped and intercepted. That's Kayvon Barnes, the rookie corner. his second pick in as many games, and he's actually able to hold onto the ball this time around. So Atlanta taking over at their own 41. They'll run Algier right side, and he'll be wrestled down, a gain of 6, second down. Algier left side. He gets better blocking this time and is into Saints territory, and finally brought down up at their 35. They'll keep the two tight ends on the field, but Ritter wants to throw. He'll have to check it down to Algier, and he is inside the 30, down at the 29. Bunch left on second at 4. Here is Kyle Pitts on the left side with a first down, up at the 24. A fake to Funk to end the first quarter, and Ritter's going down. Another sack for Cam Jordan. Second and 19 as we start the second quarter. It is London underneath, getting upfield and making third down a bit more manageable. 3rd and 8, Ritter under pressure goes for Pitts over the middle, and it's broken up, incomplete. And they will bring on Young Wei Koo to just kick a field goal and at least get some points on the board, making it 7-3. So the Saints up by 4. They'll go right down the field, hitting Michael Thomas, a gain of 20. Winston looking to keep on passing, and he's got Kamara on a jump ball in the Atlanta territory up to the 40. 2nd and 10, a quick pass. Michael Thomas underneath. He's got a gain of 8. 3rd and short. They'll run Kamara. He is met and gets the first down with a gain of 3. Down to 8:12 to go in this first half. Here is Michael Thomas making the catch on the left side, picking up 6 yards. 2nd down. It'll be another quick pass. This one to Trotman for the first down up at the 16. And that puts the Saints into the red zone. Now a draw to Kamara. He'll break a couple of tackles and fall ahead and make it 3rd and short. 3rd and 3. Kamara making the catch near the first, and they're going to give it to him up at the 6, making it goal to go. 1st and goal. They'll run Kamara left side up to the 1, brought down there. 2nd and goal. Now the fullback, he'll be denied. Back to the 3. 3rd and goal. It looks like they're going to try to power it in, and they will. Kamara gets in, and the Saints go up 14-3. So we'll see if Atlanta can score a touchdown of their own. Here is Patterson picking up a yard. 2nd and 9. A swing pass to Ross, and he'll lose a couple of yards, bringing up 3rd down. 3rd and 13. Ritter goes deep down the field. He's got a man behind the defense. That's Drake London. He'll be brought down at the Saints 41. A big play to the rookie receiver. Now Patterson straight ahead, and he gets 2 or 3. 2nd down. Ritter lobbing down the field for Cephas. It's just out of reach. 3rd and 7. Ritter with time. He'll go over the middle and hit Cephas this time with a first down up at the 28. Ritter 8 of 11 on the day. He's got his 9th completion. It's a screen to Patterson, and he'll pick up 5 yards. 2nd down. Just a minute to go in this first half. It's a throw right side offline. 3rd down. An empty set. Ritter will lob over the middle and hit Cephas for the first down up at the 8, making it goal to go for the Falcons. 1st and goal. All day for Ritter. He hits Cephas inside the 5, and he's down up at the 1. 2nd and goal. Against the blitz, it's a quick throw right side. That is Kyle Pitts in the end zone, and Atlanta will get a touchdown and make it 10-14, and that's going to be our score as we head into halftime. How about the Panthers up 14-10 over the Steelers, who just killed us last week? Atlanta on offense to begin the second half. It's a fake to Algier. Ritter goes right side, and he's not very accurate with that one. 2nd down. It'll be a check down to Ross. He'll spin ahead and pick up a gain of 7. 3rd down. The Saints rush 4, and Ritter's going to go down the field, and it's intercepted. Tyrann Mathieu picking it off, and he's brought down at the Atlanta 47. What happened here? Well, I thought that the Honey Badger was going to help over the middle. He didn't, and he made us pay for that decision. So the Saints take over at the Atlanta 47. Kamara, a wide open hole. He'll break a tackle inside the 20, finally brought down up at the 13. And he needs just 1 yard for 100 on the day. And he'll get it on this carry, falling ahead up to the 8. 2nd and 5. Winston left side hits Trotman, and he's brought down up at the 2. 1st and goal. Winston to the end zone for Michael Thomas, and it's intercepted. A.J. Terrell picking it off, and he's brought down in the end zone for a touchback. So Atlanta take it over at their own 20. They'll run Algier, and he's brought down, fighting ahead there, a pickup of 5. 3rd down. Ritter under pressure forces it over the middle, and it's picked off again. This time by Lattimore. He'll break a tackle, and it's up to the 14. We're going to have to take another look at this one. It looks like there was pressure off the right side, and Ritter just forced it over the middle. Now it's back-to-back throws that have gotten intercepted, and all of a sudden, the Saints, another chance to score. Kamara up the middle, and Russell down again to 7, second down. Quick pressure on Winston, he checks it down right side, and Kamara's up to the 2, making a goal to go. Second and goal, here's Kamara right side, and he's brought down at the 1, third and goal. They're going to try to power it in, and it's not going to work. Grady Jarrett making the play, and that's going to bring up fourth down. What are the Saints going to do? They will kick a field goal, and they're going to make it, making it 17-10. So the Atlanta defense keeping this just a one-score game. Here's Algier, picking up maybe a yard. Second and 10. Algier again cuts left, and has a gain of 3, third down. The Saints only rush 4 again, and Ritter goes down the field throwing another pick. This time it's May picking it off, and it's going to be a pick 6. No, he's celebrating and brought down, it looks like, from behind. At the 8, a big mistake by both teams there, but a bigger mistake by Desmond Ritter. So this Atlanta defense, it's put in another bad spot. A gain of 4 on first down. Kamara on the carry, and he's up to the 3. Third and goal. They give it to the fullback Hall, and he is brought down at the 1. Another great stand by the Atlanta defense that is doing all it can to even keep this game close. A field goal makes it 20-10. We'll see if the Falcons offense can get going. A fake to Algier, and Ritter's getting sacked. It's a loss of 10. Second and 20. Another blitz from the Saints defense, and Ritter, he tried to check it down, but him and Funk were just not on the same page. Third down, Ritter hit as he let it go, and it falls incomplete. Luckily, that one wasn't picked off. The Saints take over at their 39. It's Michael Thomas getting the drive started on a slant route, picking up 7. Now Kamara left side has good blocking and is into Atlanta territory, and now up to 125 rushing yards on the day as Gage is near the first, and they're going to give that to him. So first and 10 to start the fourth quarter. It's Kamara up the middle, picking up 8 yards. Second down, 3 tight ends left side. They run it right, though, and they get the first down with a gain of 3. Now inside the red zone, Winston, he's getting sacked. Brought down by Davion Taylor, and Najee Johnson back at the 26. Second down. A quick pass, Trotman. He spun down right away, a gain of 5. Third down. All day for Winston. He'll hit Michael Thomas, and he's not going to get the first down. So it's going to be Will Lutz. Another field goal for him. If you have him on your fantasy team, you're probably doing pretty well. 23-10, Atlanta trailing. They'll start with a screen pass to Cephas, and he's going to lose a yard. Second and 11. Ritter. A clean pocket for him. He checks it down to Funk, who makes a great catch, and at least picks up 4 yards. Third down. Ritter surveying the field, out of time. It's another sack, and another 3 and out for this Atlanta offense that has not been very good today. Jameis looking to throw on first down. He's getting sacked by Davion Taylor for a loss of 8. Third and 10. It's a quick pass, and Winston, he finds the gap in the defense. That's Trotman. Now second and 7 up at the 26. Winston, he'll spin left, and he's going to use his legs to get near the first down, but he slid down short of it. Third and inches. Kamara on a draw. He cuts right, has the first down inside the 10. Down up at the 8, making it goal to go. First and goal. Kamara met by Davidson, and he'll be stopped for a loss of 1. Second and goal. They go right back to Kamara, and he'll pick up the yard he just lost. Third down. Too much time for Jameis Winston, but he'll check it down to Alvin Kamara, and he's not going to get into the end zone in Atlanta. Uses their second timeout. And even with this field goal being made, it is still just a 2-score game. The Falcons, they still have a chance. Ritter over the middle, dropped. Second down. A great pass rush on the right side. It's picked up by Jake Funk, and Ritter goes deep down the field, hitting London in heavy coverage, and he'll get into the end zone. And all of a sudden, things are getting interesting. They're going to go for 2 because they have to, and Funk will get in. So just a one-score game here late in the fourth quarter. They're going to go for the onside kick because they have to. Can they recover? They can, but there is a flag on the play. It's illegal touching. So the Saints, they get possession, and they run it with Kamara losing 3 yards. Second and 13. They go back to him. He cuts right and is stopped at midfield, and that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Ball game on the line. They're going to throw it and hit Michael Thomas for the first down. And the Saints are going to win 26-18. Well, let's start with the negatives for the defense. There's not many of them. One is that we did not get off the field on third downs enough. And the other is we kind of got killed by Alvin Kamara, but we didn't have Deion Jones. And the defense, it tried its best. The offense just kept putting them in bad spot after bad spot. And they at least kept the game close and gave us a shot at the end of the game. The offense, it was not good, and it has not been good for a while now. And we're going to have to talk more about Desmond Ridder and the future at quarterback. Now, Kyle Pitts, we did get him the touchdown we talked about before the game, but he also had 3 drops. Drake London, he had a good game, 4 for 137 and a score. That was great. The rush offense, only 10 rush attempts, but we just weren't on offense very much in this game, so that's why that happened. We did lose, and we got swept by the Saints, and we're going to lose 10 morale for the entire team. That sucks. How about the positive news? Najee Johnson, he does, in fact, complete the breakout scenario and goes up to star dev. He's also going to earn 20,000 experience to go along with it. So now he has 6 upgrades to use, which is great because he could really use them. I mean, his coverage, not the greatest, and that's what we're going to work on with the upgrades. So here's what his ratings look like after all the upgrades. Up to 94 speed, 70 zone, it's down 2 because of the morale, but he's looking a lot better. That's great. So right now, we're sitting at 2-12, which means we're going to be in a very good spot to draft, and that's why we got to talk about Ridder. Right now, he is really not impressing me. I know some of the picks are my fault, some of them are just Madden being Madden, but we're going to be picking likely inside the top 3, and with that being the case, Michael Mann might be available, and he kind of looks like a franchise-changing quarterback with that big arm, great to elite throw power, great accuracy down the field. Doesn't have the best short stuff, but still looks like a pretty good quarterback. And if we don't take him in this draft, I don't really like any of the other quarterbacks enough. So then we would have to either sign a free agent or stick with Ridder. Either way, Ridder, he has a couple of games left to try and prove himself, but if he can't, we might be moving on. Now, Isaiah Oliver is a player I do want to re-sign, but he is right now in an award race. And if he wins it, he'll probably want some more money. So we'll be realistic about it. We'll wait on him until the offseason. But for Bradley and I, Colin Gillespie, Davion Taylor, and Jake Funk, we're going to negotiate with them as soon as possible. They're all players that I would like to keep around. Got a draft story here. This one about Woodley, a free safety who is honored as the nation's top safety. 5'9", 224, 22 years old, out of Florida State. Pretty good physically and a pretty good skill set. But the problem with him is that we probably won't be drafting a free safety that early in the draft. So we have a very difficult remaining schedule. We got the Ravens next time, who are tied for the lead in the AFC North at 9-5. Then it's the Cardinals, tied for the lead in the NFC West at 7-7. And lastly, the Buccaneers, who have already locked up a playoff spot and are 11-3. So the rest of the way, we're just trying to play spoiler, and if we can't, I guess we're getting a better draft pick. The next time we'll be taking on the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson. In our offense, it's going to have to play better if we want to have any chance in that one. Thanks for watching this one, and I will see you then.